We look in the mirror and assume the wrinkles, lines, and loss of elasticity are simply the marks of weather and time. We are taught that the sun and the passing years slowly erode us from the outside in. So we apply thick layers of serums and sunscreens, trying to build a topical shield. But those lotions only patch up the symptoms. They treat the wear and tear on the roof while ignoring the foundation. Chronological age is simply the number of years you have been alive. Biological age, however, measures the unseen physiological wear occurring deep inside your cells. The human skin serves as the visible, exquisite facade of a vast and interconnected biological estate. If we actually want to slow the physical decay of our skin, we have to look past the pores and investigate the dark, crowded ecosystem of the human gut. Plunging beneath the epidermal surface and traveling deep into the digestive tract reveals an entirely different world. Down here, trillions of microbes act as a permanent preservation team. They process nutrients, manage immune responses, and maintain a constant, complex chemical dialogue with the rest of the body, a communication network biologists call the gut-skin axis. This graph tracks microbial populations over a lifespan. Notice the sharp decline, a state known as dysbiosis. As helpful microbes die off, the intestine loses its defense. Tight junctions fracture and pull apart, allowing harmful endotoxins to slip directly through into the bloodstream. The immune system detects these foreign particles in the blood and triggers a continuous, low-grade inflammatory response. This is inflammaging, a chronic state of systemic stress that exhausts the body's repair resources. That persistent internal alarm travels all the way up to the surface tissues. The invisible fire burning in the digestive tract actively accelerates the visible decay we ultimately see in the mirror. Once those inflammatory signals reach the dermal layer of the skin, they begin to cause serious structural damage. The chemical stress activates enzymes that break down the skin's core support pillars. The collagen and elastin proteins literally fragment and crumble over time. When those internal columns give way, the tissue above them collapses. This internal erosion is the direct mechanical cause of deep wrinkles, sagging, and the loss of physical elasticity. Surface-level creams are powerless here. They cannot reach deep enough to rebuild a collapsing protein scaffold while the gut is still leaking inflammatory triggers. Stopping that collapse requires addressing the root cause. Rebalancing the microbial population in the gut halts the leak and activates a natural biological counterattack. When beneficial microbes ferment dietary fiber, they produce distinct molecules called short-chain fatty acids. These targeted repair signals exit the gut and travel upward through the bloodstream. Reaching the dermal layer, they neutralize localized inflammation and instruct aging cells to repair themselves. With the fire extinguished, the body redirects resources to construction. Fluids crystallize to fortify and rebuild the eroded collagen pillars from the inside out. True physical restoration relies entirely on microbial metabolism. Our external radiance is dictated by the efficiency of our internal environment. So we return to the mirror. A resilient, glowing complexion ultimately reflects a state of deep biological harmony. Nurturing this invisible internal life actively extends our total biological health span, ensuring that vitality reaches from the core to the surface. Preserving our youth is an act of profound internal care,